Hi YouTube, I'm Tandy, the Pioneer Guy. I've recently made a Patreon where you can help me make content full-time. That Patreon link's going to be in the description below. If you like the video here on YouTube, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button at the end. Thanks for watching. Coffee says, loved your commentary this weekend. You crushed. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you. Alright, do we keep the one-lander with double op thingies? My gut says no. I'm going to throw it back. I just want 2 lands. All right, we're gonna keep this one. We're gonna put back a Thoughtseize. I'm gonna go ahead and Thoughtseize on 1 though, and then so I can protect my bird on 2 maybe. Because I can go bird and then op plus fatal push. All right, so they have 1 creature, 2 creatures, and 2 things. I'm just gonna take Swift Spirit, and then next turn I'll play Ledger Shatter. If they play Virtuoso, I'll just op kill it. Man, does this deck on Dark Six Shores? Yeah, that's why the other ones are so good though, right? Oh wow, they're playing Snarl? That cannot be right. That land is horrific in that deck. It's absolutely unplayable in that deck, chat. Did you get some rest? I did. I actually slept about 8 or 9 hours last night. Feeling a lot better now than I did this morning. And starting a little bit later was good. We actually had a cleaner come by today, which is why we started the stream a little bit late. The cleaner comes by once a month, and whenever she does, it's a little awkward for the stream because of the vacuuming, and I need to be at her disposal if she needs me, you know. All right, we'll end a turn, we'll push, and we'll opt probably, but maybe we'll just play push depending, so we can play opt on our own turn. So we know they have Ancestral Anger, Defiant Strike, Mountain. So they're gonna go ahead and cycle Defiant Strike. We get to loot with Ledger Shredder, so that means this is gonna resolve. So I think I'm just gonna discard the push to pump this, but maybe I just discard Blood Crypt to get the extra spell. I kind of like that instead. I'll let them get this off Defiant Strike. I don't want to burn another Fatal Push. It's a little too strong here. But we will opt in. If we draw like a bird or something, we'll, you know, eliminate. We'll keep all of our interaction. We'll just say go. Attack for 1. Highly likely we go to New Phyrexia in early 2023, and that's when we get a Fastland reprint. Yeah, I hope so. That'd be nice. I was hoping that they would just add them in manually, you know. I haven't seen a wild Daryl Ayers in weeks. Oh, is he in chat? Did I miss him? This is Daryl Ayers' deck. Yeah, Phyrexians and the Brothers War, definitely potential. Definitely potential there. Yeah, maybe new Dominaria is built in the image of Scars of Mirrodin, right? Maybe it's Karn doing Karn things. Alright, I'm gonna discard pieces and just keep my 2 removal spells. Keep the Consider. I think Dom will be Painlands. Okay. Painlands would be nice too, for sure. All right, well, they played Ancestral Anger, so now if they play another spell, we get double Rummage. Let's try to hit a land off the Consider so that we can pieces. And then maybe we'll hit Phoenix and then do some shit next turn. I'm going to discard an Elam with 1, and I'll discard Island with the other. We'll take Treasure Cruise and another push probably. Next turn we'll lead with Treasure Cruise, and then we have Erasure plus stuff. So Erasure plus double push, something like that. Kind of picking them apart. They only drew 2 creatures, and we were able to strip them of both. So now they're just kind of waiting for any threat, and we're just trying to kill them with the Ledger Shredder before they get online. I'm going to discard an Elam for the first one and a Phoenix for the second one. Nice. We'll take God's Willing from them. Graveyard this. Nope. Alright, not quite lethal, but should have lethal next turn. I mean, we just had Ledger Shredder survive for a long time, right? Whenever Ledger Shredder survives for a long time, this is just what happens. Tim's is already dead, GIF? Yeah. Sorry, look, I'm just playing my stuff, okay? Whenever they want to concede, they're more than welcome to. I think the Enter the God Eternals is okay, because I still get the 4/4, even if they play God's Willing. That's how this one works. And then I think I want Sedgemoor Witch, and we'll just get rid of, let's see, what do we want to get rid of, actually? The pieces of the puzzle can be great for just churning through the deck. I don't really want to get rid of Ledger Shredder. We only have 8 other creatures otherwise, and I think the discard is good. So maybe we go reduce threats, actually, instead of increase. Maybe we just want a couple legions in. Maybe we don't want all this more expensive stuff, because it's just costs too much. I think maybe this is just better against mono red and mono white. Maybe because they have those 1-mana tempo protective spells, something like this is just too expensive. Phoenix out? Nah, Phoenix is like the bread and butter. If anything, it's like Ops. But then that makes Sedgemoor Witch bad, so if I cut Opt, I don't want to bring in Sedgemoor Witch, probably. I usually trim Opt in matchups where my opponent has a ton of aggressive 1-drops, you know? Because you just want to spend your early mana interacting instead of cycling stuff. Cut a land because you're on the draw. I actually think 20 is low-ish, so I don't really want to cut a land. But sometimes you can, for sure. I definitely don't want to cut a land if I'm also cutting Opt. Those 1-mana card draw effects kind of act like mana-based pieces sometimes. Alright, so we have the turn 1 Thoughtseize. I'm going to keep. The Choked Estuary here actually looks pretty good. This may be the best Choked Estuary that's ever existed, because it's untapped and casting Thoughtseize. Grixis Phoenix is actually just blue-black Wisdom. We have the ability to cast the Phoenix, but that's it. Most of the time we're putting into the graveyard. We're not trying too hard. Alright, let's reveal Watery Grave. I'm going to go for a Thoughtseize so we can make sure our Ledger Shredder survives. Okay, so we have the Eliminate for the Feather, so we're just going to take the Swift Spear again. And this is why you just play your creature on 1, chat. Just play your creature on 1. Don't play Fury, Calm, Snarl. Play the red-white fast land. You know? Don't play these lands if you don't have to. Alright, we're just going to say go. If they go for a buff spell on the 10th District Legionnaire, we'll kill it, and hopefully they don't have a thing in response. But if they don't play anything and just go for a feather, we'll go for that. Hopefully they don't have a God's Willing. Alright, we're going to go for the Elim. If we get punished here, I think that's okay, because we're just trying to play for min-maxing. You know, their draw has a feather, so we want them to go for the Ancestral instead of playing the feather if they have the land. And luckily, they just don't have the God's Willing and the 2 draws we didn't know about, so GG. Yeah, they might be playing on a budget list, for sure, for sure. It's unknown, but... Alright, we'll go for Ledger Shredder and a Consider, and we'll loot away the Phoenix. And then we'll top the land. We might actually need the 4th mana, go Consider plus 2-drop. That happens a lot in decks like this, where when you're trying to trigger Phoenix, you just need the 4th mana to be able to cast an extra spell. Adonto Vanguard, this is actually Daryl's reason for playing Legions in, is because of Adonto Vanguard, so. Let's look for something to do. We'll Consider first. Try to hit 1 or 2 mana spell off of the 2 Considers and the loot. Thoughtseize? We'll keep the Thoughtseize, it looks good. We'll go for Thoughtseize here. We'll loot away pieces or a land? I think a pieces, because we wanted to get the spell online. So neither of these are that scary. The feather is also not that scary, but I'm still going to take it, I think. Maybe not. Maybe we just take Defiant Strike. It's more than the anger, but they could cycle DOT. I'll just take the feather. It's fine. Alright, let's Consider. Brutality's pretty good here too. Keep it. Take the feather. I'm gonna attack. I'm just gonna play defense with the Phoenix. Just keep blocking. They can anger, but then they have to pay the 4 life, and that's better than attacking, and I'm pretty sure I'll be able to bring it back next turn. I might main phase a Fatal Push on this next turn to get them to pay 4 life, and then when they do, I'll Brutality, right? We'll just, like, constrict their life total by just making them pay 4 a bunch. And then we'll eventually just kill them. So we know they have a Defiant Strike is all. They're playing another Defiant Strike. They're going to let us loot. I'm going to discard a push just because we have these two. We're going to take, what, 4 damage here? Maybe a little more if they want to play another bust spell. Spike Field on the Phoenix? That's brutal. Okay. Alright, let's hope we draw land. Alright, let's go here on this. See if they pay the 4. Okay. And then we'll go 2 modes. We'll go -2 and discard. Okay. We'll go discard and then minus. And we'll just pitch the legions in and hold the pieces for next turn. Loot here. Oh, I guess we could have went for the kill. I just missed it. I'm sorry. I in my brain I knew I had it. I just fucked up. It's fine. This should have been a lethal attack. I was just kind of afraid it was in their hand. I could escalate it all. I didn't realize they were so low. They just paid 8 life in the last 2 turns. But that was kind of my plan all along. If I was playing a little slower, I would have seen it, obviously. And I just saw it the moment I put it on the stack, as always. We will cut the Defiant Strike so they don't get to draw a card. Yeah, miss lethal. It happens all the time, man. Especially when you're streaming. Why don't you try come talking to chat the whole fucking day while spending 24 hours over 2 days doing commentary all weekend, okay? Motherfucker. While I'm also driving 9 hours over the course of those days, too. Should eat my whole ass at this point. You know? I'm just streaming all day, every day. Thinking about Magic all day, every day. And it would be nice to you know, feel appreciated and be paid by people who know what they're doing and want you around, you know? Let's see. Really like the podcast with a dive down? Thanks. Yeah, I think BR is a good deck. All right, we'll just play a land tapped. Nothing really we can do. Choked Estuary is coming in tap 2. I'm just trying to figure out which one is more likely to enter tapped. All right, sounds good, Joey. Oh, hell yeah, Mega Wax. I'm glad you liked it. I thought that deck was cool as shit. That's okay, Rune Lord. Yeah, are you the dude who dropped the 50 bomb? I think I remember that name. Nice. Yeah, Raging Rune Lord dropped a fucking 50 sub bomb in the Apex chat. Apparently he's a regular at the store. It's nice to see the regs supporting the local channel, you know? So cool. Would love for you to move here. Yeah. I mean, look, it was literally the most perfect experience you could ask for as someone from out of town, just like coming up for the first time. You know, like everyone was super nice. Like Kyle and Taryn took care of me and Ross all the time we were there. Like we got free dinner, you know, we went out drinking, hanging out together and stuff after each of the days. The locals were cool and very warm and inviting. And the tournament was really run professionally, you know, like they really did their homework and their setup. Is the black payoffs better than the red with how the removal lines up? Well, there's no black payoffs. There's only black enablers and black interaction. The payoffs are all just still Arclight Phoenix or dead. It's got owned. It's got completely owned. All right, so we want the disputes and the go blanks. And maybe a Sedgemoor Witch as well. Let's see, what do we not want? Brutality's kind of bad. Eliminates are okay. The Thoughtseize and stuff are okay. I think we can maybe trim a little bit on these, but the bird is still important. The Ledger. We just need to draw lands in that game, and we didn't. Now, other than Ledger Shredder, I don't really know how to sideboard for this particular matchup. Gotta kind of think on it for a second. Feel like the black interaction is better than red at the moment. I actually thought the red interaction it was quite strong at the moment. There's plenty of creature decks running around, and all the red interaction felt good. The Thoughtseizes are kind of cool, but the mana is so bad. And that was the big stressor that Daryl said, and I was inclined to agree from the beginning. So I think it's just Dispute, Go Blank, and I think we just trim a couple removal spells, and I think we just do that. It was really nice to see the support from you over at the Apex channel this past weekend. Whatever. Let's do VIP, Apex Gaming. I can always take it away, so. You hear that? You hear that, Terran? You son of a bitch! I can take it away whenever I want! Yeah, don't you screw this up. Alright, we'll just chill for a sec, I guess. I kind of want them to go for Phoenixes in the Grave, and then we go for the Go Blank, you know? Young Peasy. Alright. Opt for pieces. I'll put it on top. Problem is we're just like not casting it this turn. Just gotta go for the Bloodchief's Thirst on this thing. I think for some reason that's like the end of the playlist, or this next song just always breaks. I'm not sure which. Did you get an LIP badge? I'll give you an LIT badge. How about that? Most drunk. I'll keep both of them. I feel like maybe one's gonna get hit with a counter spell, so like a Mystical Dispute. I think I'm okay with that. Alright, we'll take Dispute Opt, put a Phoenix into the graveyard. We should be able to get that back next turn. We'll go like Go Blank Opt Dispute, or like Go Blank Cruise Dispute, something like that. I think I'm not going to play the Opt in case I need to main phase it. Alright, this is fine. Alright, now because I don't need the Dispute, I'll just Go Blank. Or maybe I'll go Pieces, Cruise, Opts. Something like that. Alright, let's take Thoughtseize, Cruise. We'll go Thoughtseize, Self, pitch Phoenix. And then Cruise and get back to Phoenix and attack. They know my hand's juiced up, chat. They know my hand's a juicer now. Oh, you want a Ligma badge? Yeah. Oh, that's fair, Taylor. I actually thought the games were quite good, though. There was like an insane amount of diversity among all the field, and the decks look good. Gameplay was pretty cool too. All right, so they're playing a bunch of 1-mana draw effects. These are all fine with me anyway. Here comes maybe a 2-mana Cruise, 1-mana Cruise after the Consider. Maybe they're holding up a Dispute, but we got that covered. Then we got a Cruise here probably. Axe, discard Phoenix, rip. All right, well we'll like I said, they know our hand, so they're just getting really aggressive. We can get ours back easily and play defense. I could just go for a Go Blank and get their Grave. I think I'm just gonna do that. Get their last 2 cards in the graveyard. We'll play Opt bottom, Cruise. All right, let's go bring it back, and then we'll play defense for a turn. We have full resources versus their nothing. I'm gonna pitch a Thoughtseize. We'll go block. If they kill one of our Phoenixes, we can push their Phoenix so that it won't come back. Okay, so we'll go block, block, go to 6, and then push their Phoenix, and then hope that they don't draw a chain of things. And we have Dispute to potentially shut down the chain of things. And we can bring our Phoenixes back pretty easy, so. But we do have to take 3 because the push doesn't work until after combat. Alright, so let's go Ledger. Let's go Pieces. Discard this Thoughtseize. We'll take Consider and Cruise. We'll go Consider. Graveyard. We'll go Cruise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring them back. So do we want to attack with both or just one? If we just attack with one and make sure that they can't chain things and kill me, probably. But I think it reduces our clock by a turn. 3, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. All right, we have to attack. Let's just hope they don't chain together 3 things with no cards to start. Discard Thought Erasure. Drew the go blank half a turn too late. All right, Consider. That's a great start to the turn for them for sure. They've been a Narset reversal. Let's hope they brick. Strategic planning. I can't believe we're gonna die, chat. It's so sick, man. I could have just held back, but like I feel like I just try to kill them in one turn or whatever, right? Mystical Dispute Island and then a rando. Hopefully it's not something they can play. Oh my god, they didn't have it. They didn't have it, chat. All right, let's start with a go blank. They strategic planning and missed. Yeah, tough one. Tough game. Maybe I should just play max defense because I just have 7 cards in hand. I just give them a window to win, I think, or maybe they just don't have one otherwise. But it's either attack with both Phoenix or neither Phoenix, right? Because that chain could end in a removal spell, like a burn spell on one of the creatures. And if that happens, then they still kill me, even if I hold one of the Phoenix back. So I guess I just hold 2 Phoenix back. Yeah, I don't know. It's, you know. What's up, Cornell? You wish you could have caught more of the coverage. It was a really good show. Thanks, Joey. The VODs are on Twitch and they're going to be on YouTube soon. Make sure to go follow them. Yeah, it did go great, Simic. Thanks for bringing it up. Taylor, how you feeling, man? I've been trying to upload some videos while you've been sick. They are hitting okay, but the production value is pretty bad, so I don't know how to use Photoshop editor or whatever. Do I change sideboard plans? It seemed like they were bringing in Young Pyromancer. I don't think I want Legions in, but maybe I want Sedgemoor Witch to check it. We have the go blanks that are hammering their potential Phoenixes and making their treasure cruise and shit worse. Couple disputes and a bunch of discard. All seem okay. Maybe this is just good enough, but I don't know. It's tough. I will Estuary Reveal Island, say go. We'll hold up Dispute if we need to, but more than likely we're just gonna push whatever they play if they play a 2-drop creature. If they don't, we'll just play Opt, you know, easy. I think I'll keep the Opt. That way I can use both my mana this turn, guaranteed. Yo, Hallinan. Oh, sorry. Apex, I know we were talking earlier. Thanks for the resub. 4 months. Appreciate you. Reggie Rulord, thanks for the 6 months in advance. And then once again, and then also Hallinan, thanks for the 9 months. Says, is that time of the month where I give Tandy money and plead for Wild Wreck to be unbanned? If I had any say, I would unban it. I don't think Wilderness Strike should be banned, personally. But it got banned during a time period when no one really played the format. And I think Batutina actually just beat everybody with Wilderness Reclamation over and over again. Gangway! Shout out to Cam for the 5 gifted subs. Cam's gifted over 100 subs to the channel. 117 subs to the channel. My man. All right, we're gonna keep the dispute. I think this opt is gonna be looking for a creature or land. I kind of like the land. I think I'm gonna chill on the pieces. I'm just gonna hold up some disputes. How you doing this taco day? Oh, it is Tuesday. I actually lost the whole day from traveling yesterday, so. Oh yeah. All right, they don't have a land drop and we do. That's why we kept our lands. God damn it, Joey. Gangway! Shout out to Joey for the 5 gifted! Cam and Joey just fucking owning today, chat. Just owning. Trying to get that leaderboard top gifted spot. Appreciate you, girl. God, we're actually kind of close to a sub train, I think. That's kind of sick. Sub trains are ridiculous. All right, do I just go to discard here? Gangway! Hype train is close. How is it not here? Simic with a 10 gifted subs. Fucking shit. Y'all are making me feel good. Welcome home, Tandy. Hope you had a good weekend, huh, buddy? Alpinko with the dodge. Easy, easy. All right, go. Blue Black Phoenix? What's up, Zerkan? Strategic planning. Okay, that's fine. Just don't put a Phoenix in the graveyard, my friend. All right, Ledger Shredder goes. Gonna say go. I'm gonna use Dispute to protect. If they go for a red spell, I'm definitely gonna go for a save. Then we're gonna loot away a Phoenix. If they have a Dispute back, that's fine too. I just want to use my mana and put a Phoenix in the grave. And if they play another spell, we get to loot again and loot the Phoenix. Yeah, easy. All right, they get a Phoenix, we get a Phoenix. Nope. It's so close to surviving, chat. So close. Nice, Rankin. Easy. Easy hit. It's like playing Battleship, right? All right, let's start with the land. I'm gonna start with Fatal Push on this and see what they do. They let it happen. I'm gonna go Thoughtseize, see what they do. Narset's Reversal. We'll dispute Narset's Reversal. We can pay for a dispute. We can't pay for a dispel though. Alright, they have a Phoenix, a Trespass, and a Pieces. So I guess here we actually just take Pieces. So they can Trespass, but they are unlikely to chain off. So we'll just take Pieces, and then we'll play our own Pieces and bring back 2 Phoenix and attack. And we'll get aggressive. We'll take another, I guess, 2 Treasure Cruise. That sounds good. Take them apart. Easy game. You'll do the next month yourself for that 1 year? Hell yeah. It always sucks when you get sniped on that 1 year or whatever. Okay, if they time walk, they get to leave a Phoenix, and they get to loot. So this is potentially the start of something dangerous. This is a big draw, this Ledger Shredder. So just pressure for exactly 2 mana. They also get to discard a potential extra dead card, like a land or another Phoenix. Deck seems great so far. Yeah, opponents are not putting a lot of pressure on us, luckily. But the deck's run smooth, for sure. They discard another Phoenix. Let's hope they don't combo kill us. Man, how sick would it be to... maybe I should have left them with the pieces of the puzzle, huh? I don't know. That's tough. Is Rip the answer to these graveyard decks? Yeah, Rip is fine against them. I think that Unlicensed Hearse is maybe better, though. But this deck's okay against Hearse because we have Fatal Push. And the strength of Hearse is its dual nature of being good at interacting and also being a threat. Oh, they didn't bring the Phoenixes back. The game should be over now. We're going to start with the Fatal Push. Whenever they don't bring things back, that's always good news. I will go Shredder first. We'll go push this guy. We'll blue with ops. Keep the push for another thing for later. Draw some cards. I'm gonna erasure them, I guess. Take the other trespass. Double consider. Attack for 6. 6 is feeling great. Your man of the swords, Greasefang and Phoenix. Yeah, I mean, Hearse is good then. Rest in Peace is also fine. If you're gonna play white, Rest in Peace is great. If you're playing like white aggro, I think 1 Rest in Peace is probably the number. If you're playing control, 2 or 3 is better. Beating Daniel Pena, if you look on the leaderboard, that man's got 29 trophies to our 3. So we beat a grinder, chat. We beat a grinder. Nice, Alpine. I think it's maybe a good deck. You know, we'll have to see in a minute. We'll have to wait and see in a minute. See how the deck plays out. But so far, so good. I feel like our sideboard is... You know how, like, when you play the red version, you just, like, have cards you can side out easily? Because removal's bad in some matchups, or your damage removal sucks, or whatever. I think it might actually be harder to sideboard with this deck. Or at least maybe I just don't know what to sideboard yet, you know? Alright, we'll keep this hand. We'll go Estuary, reveal Watery. The Estuaries haven't felt that bad either, but I think that's just because Daryl designed it that way. Yeah, this is a banger Estuary hand for sure. Alright, we'll go for an opt. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna go land. I'm gonna play a Shredder here. Next turn I'll go Shredder plus Thoughtseize. I don't really want to eliminate on a Wanderer if I don't have to. But if they want to counter my Thoughtseize with their Wanderer, I'm fine with that too. Alright, let's get some conniving going on. We're going to discard a Phoenix for sure. And then with the second one, I guess we'll discard maybe the Watery Grave. I kind of like the extra blue source though. I guess I'm actually going to keep the Watery Grave. I wonder if they make me counter here. Hey Tandy, what do you think is the best version of Greasefang? I think Esper is the best, but I don't know what the best build of the Esper is. Alright, that's fine. Do I attack? What 2-drop am I afraid of? I mean, not many. It's literally just Rattle Chains, I guess. Okay, we can still block Rattle Chains too. Another white source, interesting. Ledger Shredder's so good against these spirit decks, y'all. For real. All right, we'll just say go and wait till EOT. We'll hold up, eliminate. I don't think the 2/2 on the ground is going to be that good, so I'm going to kill the Rattle Chains first. We'll discard a land for the first one, opt for the second one, keep the dig. Rattle Chains lets them do stuff at flash speed they might not normally, so... So much Burblaw? Yeah. Lots of shredding going on. Lots of shredding. So they know we have the dig, so I guess we start with dig for 3. Oh, did I over tap? I did. Okay, so we'll go Thoughtseize, Thoughtseize. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so now we'll just Thoughtseize again, see what's up over there. Shackle, Rattle, 2 Spell Quellers. So we just take Shackle Geist, probably. Alright, so they have 2 Spell Queller, Rattle Chains. So we got to play around the Rattle Chains and the Spell Quellers, but we have plenty of pressure. We can cruise for 4 next turn. They found the land, but they can still only play 1 spell. This protects from both those pretty decently. All right, we're looking for a piece of 1 mana interaction and a way to turn these on. I think I just attack with Phoenix. Maybe I attack with this to turn off auto yields. All right, we'll attack with this one too. If they want to play a Spellcaller and double block, we'll kill this one, and then get the Thoughtseize back, and then we can maybe trigger them. All right, so they're going to 3. Interesting. And they didn't play anything. They didn't even play Rattle Chains. That's crazy to me. You got to play something, bro. You got to play something, bro. You can't just play fucking nothing. Spectral Sailor. That's Flash, you know. But we have these, so makes sense. Makes sense. Now we can play Bloodchief's Thirst on that to start. Okay. So we don't have a second spell to play, right? Unless the Spell Queller gets triggered. So let's attack with these two first and see what they do. See how they block. We can always kick this now, so we can get the Thoughtseize back off of this and kick. Or something like that. Depending on how they block. Okay. Trading with a Phoenix is fine. They have to block here somehow. Okay, so now we know the shields are down. The coast is clear. We'll go cast with Kicker on here. Alright, and that's going to let us Thoughtseize them. We'll take away their Spell Queller and we'll rummage the Phoenix. Just got another Watery Grave. And we'll take the Spell Queller. We'll play Watery Grave tapped. Now we got 2 lethal attackers. They only have 1 blocker in the air, and it's in hand. Easy game. 2 dispute come in. Love a good concentrate? Yeah, me too. Shred spirits, that's pretty true, yeah. It is too free. Easy. Too free for the bean, as they say. Well, Joey, that's actually a huge appeal for me as well. Huge appeal for me as well. Tech looks sweet, but also like it's maybe a pile. I mean, it has almost all the same stuff as Izzet. It just, instead of those shitty red removal spells, you just get Thoughtseize and Fatal Push. You know, like we discard this pretty easily with Ledger Shredder, Collective Brutality. I've Thoughtseized myself already once. We find out pieces. If we draw it and can't discard it, we do have a couple red sources too. And both red sources make Estuary come in untapped, which is nice. You know if you saw, but yeah, I'll start editing again. All right, man. We'll talk more after stream, but yeah, if you want to go ahead and post up, I have a couple more scheduled for the next couple days already, so you don't have to do anything instantaneously. Nah, I got you, man. You're good. We're fine. All right, so Spirits, Legion's End's not great against them. Bloodchief's Thirst not great because of sorcery, but maybe all interactions good interaction, right? Do I want these go blanks? I don't think Collective Brutality is very good, so I'm going to trim it. Because if this gets countered, I just lose the card I discard, which kind of stinks. We can bring in one more. I guess this maybe just Legion's in. Maybe I want the other one, though, over a Thought Erasure, since this is a 2-mana discard spell. It's kind of weak when they're being more aggressive. Maybe we just need to overload their Spell Quellers by having more cheap pieces of interaction or something. All right, this hand's okay. Keeping it. Well, so far we haven't lost very many games, D-Spark, so I think we're doing pretty good. Botanical Sanctum. Okay, so they're Bant version. They're the Bant version. Banff. They're the Banff version. All right, we're going to lead with Thoughtseize in hopes that they sack the Wanderer. Turn Thoughtseize into Fatal Push. Perfect. The damage that Mausoleum Wanderer outputs is regularly more devastating than the card I'm taking. The card that I'm taking usually costs 2 mana and is bad. Whereas the Mausoleum Wanderer costs 1 mana, is good, and the Thoughtseize deals me damage, you know? We'll go ahead and play the Ledger Shredder and hope that they don't have an exile spell for it, like a Skyclave or whatever. This is a very weird attack, but it probably means they're skyclaving me. Yep. Okay. All right, let's look for something here. I'm gonna go for consider first. Graveyarding a lot of stuff here. Graveyarding that for sure, for sure. Let's make them think that we don't have it yet. Getting most things here. Bring it back, chill. Next turn we can opt cruise. Did you 5-0 today? Broadside, we were a little late on stream today. I had a cleaning lady came, and usually when she comes, I want to make sure that I am not that busy, so in case she needs me for anything. Plus, I have to change rooms multiple times, yada, yada, yada. All right, so they're going to exile a card from the graveyard. Once each turn, you may cast a spell from the top of your library if it shares a card exiled with this. Okay, okay. Only after dark. All right, let's go for an opt. Top the Fatal Push, chat. Top the Fatal Push. Let's go Thoughtseize you. See if their last card's any good. Supreme Phantom. I think that's pretty good. Now we go Fatal Push on you. And then Cruise for 1. Use all our mana perfectly. And then reset and try to do it again next turn. This is Daryl Ayers' original list, Broadside. He 5-0'd with it earlier and posted it up, and then T-Spain tagged me on it, and so I decided to jam it for a league. Yo, Christ, coming in with a 21 months! Alright, I wonder if they're going to exile a creature here. Okay, they do. So they can play that off the top and now tap the Phoenix. Okay, okay. Sadie! What's up, baby? Crazen says, what would you say regular Phoenix is better than the RB deck in Pioneer? I think so, yes, but other people might not think the same. Alright, let's go for a piece of the puzzle. Legion's End, eliminate, not Treasure Cruise. Let's go eliminate Legion's End. And I'm going to go for an eliminate on... Oh, wrong one. Eliminate on the Cemetery Illusion so they can't play cards off the top. And if they want to tap, great. If not, I'll just trade because this is no longer going to be coming back. We're going to have to try to win with Ledger Shredders as we play a longer game. We're going to kill this with Legion's End probably and this, and then just have to beat these two. We're going to take 4 down to 4. But we'll just kill these two off. And then trade next turn with one of these and hope we draw something to interact again. Nice. Ledger Shredder, perfect draw, perfect draw. Our hand is so full of what you call them. Alright, we'll just discard Steam Vents. I'm gonna go ahead and kill the Shacklegeist as well. We'll just play D. Would be your reasons? The mopey, like the mopiness of the black-red deck makes me not love it, but it's certainly a fine deck. I just really think, I think blue-red Phoenix is the best deck. So, and you asked if I thought Phoenix was better, and I said, yeah. All right, so let's play our land. Probably should hold it, just keep discarding to Phoenix, or to Shredder rather. But we'll just say go, we'll hold up Dispute to counter anything, including a Coco. One away from being able... Ooh, maybe that's okay. I'm going to say go. I'm going to play it a little close to the vest here. I'm going to play really defensively. Nebelgast Herald. Okay, I'm going to start by killing this thing. Since it's making things be able to play flash that might not necessarily. And then we'll loot, kill this thing. Lost the top 8 and top 4 at 2 RCQs. I need to lost the finals, and then I'll get my spot. Blue-red Phoenix cracked. Yeah, Seti, it's good shit, man. I'm glad that you're having some success with it. We're gonna try to turn the corner here. They played the Botanical Sanctum. I think that means that their other card is probably a land as well. Usually when someone holds cards for a turn and then they play a land, that means that the card they drew is a land. All right, I'm gonna just attack with 1 now, I think. Maybe I just go for it. Attack with 2. If they have a 2 power thing that taps this, we're dead. Okay, not dead to that. That's okay. It actually gives us another thing to maybe double spell. Destructron! Yo! Thanks for the 5 gifted subs. Welcome. And thank you so much. Appreciate you. Huge, chat. Absolutely huge. Absolutely huge, chat. Huge. And a tier 1 sub. And a tier 1 sub. I can't cast the Thoughtseize, so we'll get rid of it. And I guess I'll go ahead in pieces again. Just maybe play defense for a turn, because I'm skilled. See if they want to counter. I think I'm fine. 3-mana removal spell for that. Oh, Dispute is the play. Okay, okay. Alright, do I attack for 6 to threaten lethal next turn? Attack for 3, maybe? Any spirit that taps, like a Nebelgast is lethal, Coco's lethal. Any spirit is lethal if I attack with both, I guess, because of the Mausoleum Wanderer. I'm attack for with 1. You're my new afternoon stream. Heard you on the dive down and realized I should tune in. Good stuff. Hey, thank you so much, Destructon. I appreciate the support. It really helps a lot. Thank you. This has been a huge support day, so I just want to say shout out to the community for making me feel welcome and good. After a long weekend, successful weekend at the Apex Gaming home store in Caldwell, Ohio, me and Ross Merriam did commentary for their invitational, and it was a ton of fun. All right, Skyclave coming in, I guess, attacking. I kind of want to trade a Phoenix with it, but I guess I'll just block with the bird. Raging says, we all love our Tandy. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. You were still working, really wasn't time off? That's true, but people don't really agree with you on that sometimes, all the time. Ah, thanks, Seti. All right, so do we just play cruise or dig? I guess we just chill, and then I guess let's like cast dig through time and see if they want to counter it with their thing. Right? We just tap 8. Right? All right, so we'll take maybe just 2 removal spells and then pass the turn and hope we don't die. I think an attack with both, like, I think this is just a go moment. I'm at 2, they're at 5. We can attack with both. They can chump 1, go to 2, play a flash flyer, a rattle chains, spell queller or something, and then I just die. All right, let's go Legion's in on the Wanderer. Okay, we will not pay. Play bird. Should have tapped one of these. Just discard Treasure Cruise, maybe. Alright, I'll attack with 5 flying and see if they have anything. If they have 1 blocker, they're dead. They need 2 things. They have nothing. We win. Easy. Easiest 2-0 of my life. I guess I'll keep. This hand is weak. Perhaps weak, but well, maybe the Collective Brutalities are good. I think it's a Gigantha. My game froze. Chat, my game froze. Am I dead? Is it just Magic Online or is it everything? Okay. Okay. Just MTGO things. Just MTGO things. All right, empty. Ooh. Whenever I type in the wrong password, I'm like, oh, did I get hacked? Can't remember if I changed my password or not. but sometimes I just type in an old password on accident. As one does. Tandy, do you live in Ohio now? No, Johnny, not yet. Not yet. Maybe soon, we'll see, but probably, you know, we'll have to wait and see. Let's see. Let's move this. All right, we're gonna keep run the play, lead with a watery. Your compatriot, yes. I'm surprised we have artwork here on our stuff. Cat oven, uh-oh. Opponent is Giganthing. Fable, Deadly Dispute, Witch's Oven. So we can Thought Erasure the Fable and then Collective Brutality the Dispute. I kind of like that. Top card is... What do you think the top card is, chat? I'm just curious. What do you think the top card is? Do you think it's Island or Swamp or Other? Shredder? Other? Yeah. Alright, let's see if we can get our deck to load in. Very cool. I love how like half the cards are loaded, but the other half are just nothing. Can you mouse over it? I did, and nothing happened. Ah, it's an island. Okay. Alright, everything came now. That's fine. Everything loaded. I don't know that I want the land, honestly. They went ahead and main phase the dispute. Interesting. Wonder if they'll sack treasure and play something else here. Another oven. Okay. I think I just still say go. The brutality can maybe hit something later, but... Oh no, we gotta delete that record. Alright. What do they do? Oh, they put Jag in hand. Okay. Jag in hand. Cool. I want them to play a creature so I can maybe get Phoenix back off of brutality. Okay. Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Alright, let's go. Consider first. Thoughtseize. No, we'll keep Thoughtseize. Yo! Siege Winer coming in 5 months. Says, how's it going, Todd? Chat? Doing pretty good, man. I hope you're doing well. And Simic with a gifted sub to MTG bot. Don't gift a sub to frickin' bots. They're already modded. They don't need no help. Frickin' bots. Alright, let's just go for, I guess, Opt and then maybe Thoughtseize myself? Question mark? I don't want to land so I can Brutality to Brain and Drain. And then maybe Thoughtseize myself next turn. Maybe I just don't want it. I want it. Alright, so let's go 2 modes. Brain, discard. Bonk. Discard Phonics. Next turn we can Thoughtseize self. Maybe play some removal spells. You're doing great. Just found out I'll be able to make it to Vegas in October. First time going there and my first big event in 5 years. Hell yeah, man. That sounds fun as shit. I hope you'll enjoy it. I hope you'll enjoy it a bunch. Wasn't it better to pick all 3 just to get an extra Phoenix into the graveyard? Yes, it was. Honestly, I don't know why I didn't do both. Just dumb. One of those things where, like, if I just played the deck like 1 league before I streamed it, I would know and it would be automatic. When it's not automatic, it's hard to play while streaming. When it's automatic, it's easy to play while streaming. Everything in this deck should be automatic after this league, though. My second league with the deck is always like 100 times better than the first one, too. As far as like my playstyle, I definitely should have discarded the other Phoenix. It's one of those things where my brain's like, oh yeah, escalating brutality is a drawback, not a what you call it? Not a like foregone conclusion or whatever. All right, so let's go. We can go Thoughtseize, Self, Pitch Phoenix, Fatal Push this, Cruise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be 6. This will be 7. I can wait. I can just pop the Jeg and then attack. Oh shit, Simic. I didn't know. I'm sorry. King Python says, yeah, I already read that. I'm sorry. You're right. Let's get a Simic for the gifted and Siege Wino for the 5 months. All right. Well, we know they have Mayhem Devil in hand, so I kind of want to Thoughtseize them. All right, I got it. I figured it out. Let's go Thoughtseize you. We'll take the Mayhem Devil. Yeah, Harvester doesn't really matter. Maybe I just cruise then. All right, I'll just Thoughtseize Self. Get back the other Phoenix. What do you think of this version, Red Black Sack? I sold Lotus and I'm looking for a new deck. I don't know, Ben. I think the deck's fine. You get kind of hammered by Karn the Great Creator, which I don't love. I think that in general you are a little weak in some matchups. But I think all the Rakdos decks have the same problem, is that there's just a couple different card types they can't interact with well. And they're not fast enough to win games against some of the combo decks and like more linear over the top decks. Tandy, the game tracker's down. Okay, cool. I'll see if I can reset it and maybe it'll work. Can someone see if the blurb works? Can someone see if the sounds work, like with a channel redemption, point redemption rather? Nice. Okay, it works. All right, so they attack me for a bunch. Bruh. That sounds like Cedric to me in my brain. Alright, we'll kill the Gigantha. They'll sack it, but that means that they can't sack the Cauldron Familiar this turn. We'll attack. We have Fatal Push up for the Hive of the Eye Tyrant, but if they go for a different line, could be bad. Bruh. Hello there, Pope. Old Pope Tobias. So they have onboard lethal. Let's see if they go for it. If they do, they'll be left at 1 life. Thanks to the old Witch's Oven stuff. I'm gonna take this and I'll sack something else. Wow. Aren't those fun? Those are fun, aren't they? I like them. They can stay alive? Yeah, we gotta find a way to deal 1 extra point. Maybe a Collective Brutality off the top from pieces will be sick. I'll use a Fatal Push on something here probably. Wonder if they sack it again somehow. Yep. Alright, so this actually saves them through brutality too. Wow. Nice. T-Spain with the Owen Wilson compilation. Wow. Wow. Alright, so we're effectively at 1 life. So I'm gonna go pieces and not play Fatal Push yet, right? They're cracking blood token. Are they just trying to kill me here somehow? I guess I'm dead to another familiar off the top. I think I'm dead to another familiar off the top. But this might be enough to get another Phoenix back, so we're gonna hold it. It might be like the 1 mana thing I need to get Phoenix back. Or the spell, or rather. Alright, we found the brutality. And we're gonna take pieces, I guess. And then we'll go escalate all 3 modes. Face. This. Face. Or maybe I should cruise first in case I draw Phoenix. I can't. Unless I draw an untapped land. I wonder if they just have Fatal Push in hand. Like, maybe they're not dead no matter what I do. You see the Star Wars clip where every blaster fired wows? Yeah, I did. Ban Blood Harvester? What? 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 Tough turn. Wish I had Fatal Push now. That way I could cruise for 1, and then we could find a Phoenix off the top 3. I'm gonna go for a kill. This is the play to not die, but maybe it's enough though. I guess yeah. Okay, let's play to not die. All right, so let's just go 2 modes. We'll go -2, 2 life. Okay, and we'll go minus on this and drain you for 2. And I'll hold up Fatal Push, and then cruise next turn. So we're gonna go to 5. We're close to death, but we're not quite dead. Nice. Do we have any chance if they untap? Yeah, absolutely. They can only brain us like 1 more time. And we have an answer for the Hive. See, those songs are like kind of annoying, right? But when people find out that they're there, people start spamming them. But every now and then, someone's going to play it at just the right spot, and it's going to be perfect. What's up, Owen? I'm doing pretty good, man. How are you? I think they killed themselves too, actually. Unless they can crack 2 treasures. They can crack 2 treasures to pop a food. All right. All right, so they're at 2. They're gonna put me to 4, bring back familiar. They can't sack it this turn though, because they sack their other thing like a goofball. Thanks for the 17 months, Owen. Appreciate you, baby. Thank you so much. This matchup is substantially worse without Galvanic Trespass. Yeah, absolutely. We're trying to fight them on a weird metric that we're not great at fighting them at. They actually didn't go for onboard lethal, which leads me to believe that I'm dead. Mayhem Devil, maybe? Takinuma? What are you going to get back? Mayhem? Okay. Think that's going to be lethal. They play it. They bring back a thing, deal me 1, sack it, deal me 2, and then bring it back and deal me 3, 4. Maybe I'm at 1. Woo! Hell yeah, Owen, that sounds like a good day. Like a mush! Coming in with 23 months. That's home from work and gonna crack a beer open for this deck. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Ripperoni, chat. Ripperoni. Close game, though. You also, Todd, are you from Alabama? Yes, originally I'm from Alabama. That's where I grew up. That's where I was born. Big Alabama fan. Football. GG. Ragavan unfairly strong. I mean, I don't disagree, but I think there's plenty of ways to interact with it. I think what it does to the format is somewhat medium to medium minus. All right, we'll do some go blanks, I guess. Maybe some Enter the God Eternals. Do I want Thoughtseize? I don't really love the brutalities in the matchup, or the Thoughtseize, to be quite honest. And then it seems like we're a little soft to what you call him? What's his face? Yeah, I Thoughtseize myself twice. I could have won that game with if I just did my brutality a bit better. I threw that game, so. Also, rip to you being a Tennessee fan. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. I'm gonna mull. Yeah, sometimes combo can be a little taxing on the brain ski. I think I'll put back a pieces. Keep the cruise. Choked Estuary, not pathway. Yeah, the problem is if you black for a pathway early, it just makes your card draw chains extremely bad. I think that's the logic behind it. Like, there's a reason why there's only one swamp. Every other land taps for blue, except for a Blood Crypt. Looking for a land here. Gonna main phase because we don't have another blue. All right, I'm gonna play this untapped so we can kill a 2-drop guy if they play it. Otherwise, I'll just play opt. Okay. I want the land? Kind of, actually. Kind of. All right, let's hope they don't have removal. Ooh, maybe I'll just go blank. Let's go for Sedgemoor. The go blank can actually have some juice later for something from the graveyard. Let's hope that they don't have removal for it, like a Stompy. Is Opt absolutely broken ban-worthy? Maybe. Maybe Opt is too strong in every format it's in. Bringing Darksilk Shore, soon Copium? Yeah. Spell or ability, that's a big deal, chat. It's a big deal. Alright, so they know we have the swamp, so we'll go blank first. Get a token. This has Menace, though, so it's actually pretty hard to block. So we don't even have to Fatal Push yet. Let's see what cards get exiled here. Alright, Village Rites and a Soken's on, okay. Well, I think I'll get, but I honestly just forgot I was playing against the sack version, so I'm gonna go for a kill spell on the Shaman, just because I don't want them to be able to Deadly Dispute it or Village Rites in response. They'll pitch 2 cards here. Nice, Siege Wino. Mizzou actually was kind of a powerhouse right when they joined the SEC a couple years back. They actually lost most of their players one season from protest, and after that they just never really recovered. It's unfortunate to see, but honestly, shout out to them for sticking to their guns. You know, it probably cost many of them their career in the game. All right, I'll keep the Watery Grave, I guess, for the Choked Estuaries. We're gonna play Drowned Catacomb here and kind of bluff like we have something. What's up, Drop Bear? How you doing, baby? Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Better push on the ledger, retro. Yeah, but like some of them could have gone pro, but after they did all that stuff, then no one's gonna fucking hire them, you know? No one's gonna pick them up. Alright, so they're able to successfully deal with both of my big threats here. No cards left in hand, though. They're on E. We need to find an answer for this reflection, but we don't have a ton. This is a lot of lands, chat. I'm very close to giving up. Very close to giving up. Making too many of these is scary. Making too many witnesses is scary. Did you crack the format? I didn't do shit, K-Smith. This is Daryl Ayers' deck. Daryl Ayers is a genius deck builder sometimes. Puts so much work into the decks he works on and his logic behind many of the choices is very good. We'll definitely just take the 3. If they attack with either of these, we'll definitely block. You don't own Shredders or Dexters. You play Pioneer tomorrow night, the store championship this weekend. What do you have access to? If I had some more knowledge, I'd probably give you a better idea. Do I just discard 2 Estuary just in case we draw a Treasure Cruise? I'm gonna discard a Choked Estuary, I think. Oh, they just made 2 1/1s. Okay. Enter the God Eternals. That's a pretty good one, chat. I'll mill myself. Didn't hit a Phoenix. Just gonna chill. Pretty much like everything else. Probably mono green then. Mono green Devo is fucked. Oh wow, nice peel. Gross. They had no cards in hand. They peeled Obnixilis and go blank. It's a pretty good sequence for them. I'll block here if they attack. What do you think, he's in the Hall of Fame? Yeah, no shit. Funny, it's Willie Edel, Hall of Fame member, former world champion. Or no, that's Carlos from Al's world champion. I don't think Willie ever won Worlds. Maybe Pro Tour champion though. I forget. All right, let's heal pieces of the puzzle. We have 1 on bottom. We got 3 in the deck. Oh baby, that's best start to the day that I've seen. Best start to the turn. Could have asked for. Oh no. We'll play Cruise for 4 and leave the Phoenix. And then we can go Shock, Fatal Push, Witness, bring back a Phoenix, kill a guy. Alright, so this one's at that one. These are at the other one. I kind of like this attack. We still got these 3 back. We have this we can play next turn. If they want to double block, that's fine. But they can just go block, and then shoot this post-combat. But it has the ward, so it's not that big of a deal. My guess is they'll double block here, and then use it to kill 2 pests. But we gain 2 life. We have another Phoenix. You just finished Scales Affinity, but have no reps with it. I get to go to Modern tomorrow night. Hell yeah. It's always fun. I mean, that's where you need to get your reps in, right? That's the F&M area. That's where you want to get your reps in. Then the Bugbear is a little scary. What cards did they reveal? A Hearse and a Blood Crypt? That's actually kind of shitty. I guess now they can double block here, kill this, and then eat it with the thing next turn. But they do lose both Obnixilis, I believe. So card revealed? Yeah, it was Hearse. Yeah, I did it already. Perhaps a bad attack. Why is this alive? Okay, so I'm pretty sure yeah. I mean, I guess I misclicked, but it's impossible to fucking tell. Oh, hell yeah, Cody. That sounds fun, man. Hope you have a good couple weekends, you know? This is a little guy. Just a little guy. Are you going to sling some cardboard in the RCQs, Tandy? Maybe. Maybe. I don't mind playing Magic. I would just rather do commentary, honestly. Alright, see if they go for a Den of the Bugbear attack. Probably will. I'll kill the Den in response if they do. Oh, they're playing Jeg. Alright, Jeg's kind of scary. We can block it forever, though. Until they draw Mayhem Devil and ruin my life. That was a hell of a draw. Nice singleton. Nice singleton Tandy. They get to get 2 food tokens and crew the hearse. Turn off auto yield. If they crew the hearse, I'll just kill it. Let them race me with Den of the Bugbear. How's Eliminate felt? It's felt okay. I like that it's an instant. I haven't had any problems with it yet. The Bloodchief Thirst has killed Gigantha multiple times, which has felt nice. Alright, we're just dead now. It sucks that they just like draw a card, 1 3-mana card, and I just feel like I can't win anymore, you know? Gonna keep attacking. If pets tokens die, that's fine. I'll gain some life. I'm gonna try to put the hurt on them, but they can crack a blood token or 2. They can crack food, kill something. It's gonna be hard to fight through. You just check the VODs. The order of the obs changed in the attack all/individual attacks. You didn't misclick. MTGO just moved the buttons. Wow. Okay. I didn't think I misclicked. MTGO moved the buttons, chat. You hear that? Let me see if my cat's still up here. She's got a little hiding spot. Pumpkin. Maybe she went back downstairs. I guess she went back downstairs because it's warm in here. Daryl, I'm so glad you did that because everyone was like, you misclicked. And I was like, I don't think I did. It's like it's very strange. Is it? This is very similar to legacy decks that do similar stuff. I'm just gonna discard an opt. I'm gonna discard Estuary. Oh, I should discard opt for damage. Graveyard the Watery Grave. Enter the God Eternals. Can't cast it this turn. Let's dig. I will take Elam. And I guess Cruise. We'll do this before attacks, see what they want to do with Witch's Oven and triggers from Devil. Because they can just gain 3 life and then sack Devil and get another food. Should have cast Dig in response and play your cantrips in response to looting with Shredder to hit Phoenix as a discard. Good call, good call. I always forget that you can like trigger Shredder and then play stuff in response. I did it a bunch like day 1 against the Shredder, but with Shredder, I'm just kind of on autopilot a bunch. You don't want any Minister of Inquiries, do you? I don't even know what that card does, to be honest. So, unless that's the energy guy that mills self. Is that Minister of Inquiries? That's him? Yeah, I don't want that. Self-mill is not that big of an issue with Piece of the Puzzle and Ledger Shredder. Tiago, keep trying, baby. You'll get there. Don't worry. Alright, 2 thingies down. Attack with these guys. We only have 10 cards left in deck. How many Phoenixes are gone? So we have 2 Phoenix in the top 10. You gotta be careful. Drop Bear coming in with a 5 months says, love it when you're streaming in Australian time. Yeah, we go late every now and then. F in chat for Tiago. So he discarded Hunter Ridge Witch's Oven, drew a mountain and something. All right, let's see if they main phase sack Lucky Witness or hold it back to block. My guess is they'll main phase sack. Cards revealed are Deadly Dispute and Cauldron Familiar, so they can play one of those 2. My guess is they play Deadly Disputes, because these are looking kind of scary. And now I'm at 14. Thanks to all my 1/1 pest token dying, I gained some life. God Eternal, enter the God Eternals. I'll probably target their creature and mill them, since I only have 10 cards left. I might go for the kill, since we do have 2 Phoenixes left in the last 10 cards. We know one of the Phoenixes is near the bottom-ish from the dig. I did click any order, probably a mistake to click any order. I could go enter myself, pieces myself, or enter opt pieces, and then get 2 Phoenixes, and that should be lethal. But I'll deck myself with Ledger Shredder if I don't do it right. Go blank. Okay. I'm just going to pitch a Cruise here. Cruises, no bueners. I will definitely take the 2 damage here. They probably just need the token for mana or something. Maybe crack food. All right, so they go to 10. All right, I'm gonna pieces. Go down to 3 cards left. We'll consider pieces in hand. I'm gonna go blank them. Cancel. This is tapped. So let's go Fatal Push first. No, that's not how that works. You have a food to sack to bring it back. Alright, well, we are going to push, and we're going to loot. This is a must loot. We got to be a little careful. I'm hoping I hit the other Phoenix. I don't. We'll discard another pieces. And then I'm going to go shock. We're going to go this mill. Make a 4/4. Get back Phoenix. Opt in response to loot trigger. I don't want to deck myself. I'm like if I don't kill them and they just put 2 things on the table next turn, I die. Or like cast 2 spells, I die from my own thing. I'm not even sure that it's a lethal attack. They might have Fatal Push, you know? They might have any interaction. That's why they attacked with their 2/2 to get the treasure. Or at least that's why I thought maybe. A sick match. Still down a game. This is only game number 2. Went through basically my whole deck. Blood Tithe Harvester, okay. If the last card's Phoenix, we can just cast it. I gotta make sure that I don't deck myself. Don't cast the go blank, Todd. Don't cast the go blank. Are the choked? Would you rather have shipwrecked marsh? I don't know. Maybe shipwrecked and pathway are better than choked and drowned. But choked and drowned both incentivize playing a lot of basics, which I like. And they both can enter untapped on turn 2. Shipwreck doesn't. Maybe I just board out all these removal spells now. Just board in discard on the draw. The Inner of the God Eternals didn't look great. I guess it looked okay. Whatever. Fuck it. Keep trying the fun stuff, yeah? It was a crazy game. I'm gonna try to use discard to slow him down instead of removal. The removal was quite lackluster there. I'm gonna mulligan this hand. We'll keep this one. I'm gonna put back on land, I think. Alright, we're gonna play an opt here on 1. Reveal Blood Crypt. We'll probably play it tap next turn, would be my guess. You think mono green or Phoenix is better in an open field like a local game store? I'm leaning towards mono green as it's more explosive. I don't know. I think they're both similarly equal in power level and both fine against random people. Alright, we'll keep the eliminate for the hearse, but we might get hammered here. I'm gonna play the bird. Treasure Cruise is gonna get locked down for some time. Does Sedgemoor play better with this build than Young Pyromancer does in Izzet? No, cost of 2 versus 1, or 2 versus 3 is a huge difference and a huge deal. I'm just gonna go blank. Get 2 of their last 3 cards. 2 lands. Good, good. Play defense here. I'll definitely trade Familiar and Bloodtithe Harvester for Ledger Shredder here. If they want to attack with the Familiar, I'll give them the option. But then they don't have anything to crew this. Thoughtseize, that's gross. Curious what they take. Maybe I should have played Sedgemoor Witch. I didn't want to just run it straight into the Harvester. Forgot to say congrats on the past weekend. It was great to see you and Ross doing coverage. Only caught Saturday, but damn, felt good to watch. Thanks, Mosh. Appreciate you. Two mana, sack the blood token. Okay, so now they can't use the harvester anymore on the Sedgemoor Witch. That's good. They're taking end of turn. Okay. Yeah, Fujian, you can figure that out from just seeing the deck list, you know? Like, it's pretty obvious what we're trying to do and how it's built, you know? I wonder if they activate Hearts and attack this turn. Ooh, they didn't. Interesting. It's not drawing ways to trigger Ledger Shredder kind of stinks. I wish this wasn't in my deck. Should have cut it like I thought I was gonna. Gonna protect my life total here. Gonna sit back on defense. If they want to activate Hearts and attack, we can maybe do some chumping. Maybe do some double blocking if we have the capability. The Hearts is pretty terrifying right now, to be honest. Hearts is generally very good against Phoenix. Our build doesn't have a whole lot in the way of the sideboard juke stuff either, other than Sedgemoor, and 2 of them are gone. How's the deck felt? I mean, we're 3-0 fighting against a Hall of Famer for a 4-0. It's felt pretty good. A lot of little things to report, but we'll go over that later. All right, that's fine. Spine Rot. Couldn't cast either of the spells anyway. All right, piece of the puzzle off the top would be a juicer. Wow, just called shot every time, huh, chat? Just called shot every time. Oh, 5 bricks. How's that for a fuck you? Ooh, very cool. I don't think I've ever bricked on 5 with pieces before. 3 land and 2 creatures, and I already gone through like half the creatures in my deck, you know? I have a bunch of dead Thoughtseizes now in my deck too, which sucks. They can activate Den, Crew Hearst, and attack. I was trying to play a little bit of defense with this. Should Braid be a consideration in the sideboard? We have 2 red sources. I want you to look at the deck list again, friend. We have very few red sources. They're just for casting Phoenix. The more red sources you play, the worse your Choked Estuary and Drowned Catacomb get. The more damage you deal yourself. I'm going to chump block with a Phoenix in the hopes that I can return it next turn if I get a little lucky. If not, then they might not want to attack next turn. They only have a minute. They have 2.5, actually. They have plenty of time. Thoughtseize is kind of gross there. If they have a, they can crew Den and attack with Hearse. I think I have to chump block with the bird. We'll just take this. I'll block the token. Maybe should have held the land, but they do have the Hearse going, and they do have ways to shrink my graveyard. So treasure cruiser things cost more. I think I'm going to lose with them only like 1 minute left, but I think I would have lost this match no matter what. My sideboarding was lackluster, I guess. My draw was pretty bad. Bricking on the piece of the puzzle was a dumpster. And Unlicensed Hearse is like a huge foil for this deck. I'm just going to concede. It's fine. GG. Yeah, Hearse kicked our ass. Hearse is good against Phoenix. This just in. Yeah, you're not wrong, third favorite. I thought that the deck would be a little bit better at dealing with like combo and control, you know? Just because of the Thoughtseizes, basically, instead of the red removal. But the red removal is so efficient, and even Lightning Axe being a discard outlet is extremely important for Arclight Phoenix specifically. This deck just seems a little more clunky, is all. But definitely not that much worse. I think I'm gonna mull. Hand is worse, but not by a lot. I should have put back Eliminate. Turn 1. Thoughtseize you. Okay. Yeah, the mana base is a huge downside to blue-black. And if I've learned anything in Magic, it's that the mana bases are just like by far and away the most important thing whenever you're playing. No matter what the format, no matter what the deck, your mana, how smoothly you cast stuff is so much more important for consistency. That could be great with boner shards. Yeah, wrong format though, wrong format. Another Thoughtseize. See what they take here. Maybe the Consider, maybe the Thoughtseize. Leave me with 3 removal spells. Hall is a great card in the Phoenix deck for sure. Alright, let's Thoughtseize them, see what they got going on. They also kept a 1-lander. Do we take Synthesizer? I guess so. Alright, they got 2 Envils, Familiar, and a Dispute. They play Familiar. I might just kill it. Don't have a way to exile though, unfortunately. New plan, just play Esper Greasefang with 8 bird. Yeah, but then you have too many draws that just don't do anything. Like whenever I played Esper Greasefang, I was already struggling a bunch with triggering Ledger Shredder because I would just draw too many Parhelions and Treasure Cruises with no way to put them in the graveyard. Well, Chad, I guess this is a downside of keeping 1-lander. Your opponent takes your Consider and then you can't cast anything ever. Alright. I'll be burning these removal spells to kill all these Oni Cult tokens, probably. Time to play some Luxon Smiters against all this discard? Yeah, no shit. Although you never have to do it though, right? You never have to take Smiter. Alright, I'll go again just because it's a free card in the graveyard, basically. Put that on the bottom. Hey, I said bottom, okay? I said bottom. I'm going to draw my deck, chat. Remind me, into the game, I'm going to draw my deck. Remind me. I want to see if I got Scrybugged. That happens a lot. And they admitted a long time ago that sometimes when you put Scry bottom, it leaves it on top. I'm curious if we got fucked. Oh. Thoughtseize you. Alright. I'll probably take Treasure Cruise. That's what I would take. Unlucky. Whatever. I quit. Just fucking 2 Rakdos sack decks after just dominating everyone else. Just not close. And then just 2 shitty Rakdos sack decks that I can never beat. Alright, I'm gonna do what I did on that one game. I'm gonna cut all my... Actually, I'm still gonna cut all my removal, I think, over the Thoughtseizes. I'm not gonna bring in the God Eternals though. Leave in Bloodchief's Thirst and kill Jag. Although I'm not sure if they have Jag. I didn't look. You're gonna draw your deck? Yeah, I always forget. I always forget. Nice Collective Brutality, idiot. Thanks for leaving it in your deck, you big dum-dum. I'm the dum-dum. Legion's in? Yeah, I want you to try hitting this thing with the Legion's in, except in this exact scenario. It's almost impossible to tag this with the Legion's in. Oh, they drew Leyline of the Void. Very cool. Yeah, but no one's going to go blank your Luxon Smiter deck, right? They're only going to go blank your the Phoenix decks. And the control decks. Now maybe if you're playing Soulflare or something, you know? Maybe. I'll play Sedgemoor here. Because their hand doesn't look like it can deal with it too easily. The Fatal Push can do it, but I'll just ignore their creature, never kill it. Okay. Keep doing that. Just keep missing. I think I'm good. Well, now we have our pivot. You know, we can win with Shredder and Sedgemoor even if they play Leyline against us. If they don't have in their opening hand, it doesn't do a lot. So I'm curious if they're going to aggressively mold it. If they do, we'll just play a different kind of game. All right. They kept 7. We're going to keep as well. Let's hope they don't start with it. And they don't. Yay. We can Choked and turn 1 Thoughtseize. I might do that to keep them off of their 2-mana artifacts. The which columns? Oni Colts. 3 Fatal Push and the Familiar. You have to take Familiar and just hope they never draw the thing for it. Or no, never draw a creature. Or don't draw a creature for a while. I know it's a little weird or whatever. They just immediately drew it, but not quite. Let's see. We'll go Steven and say, no, we have that one. I'm going to go ahead and just make them discard. Alright, we know they have 2 pushes. I'm just going to close that. Alright, so they're going to sack that, make a token, but they can't. They don't have a familiar combo anymore. So that's good. But they do have a treasure for Sedgemoor Witch. Alright, we're going to go Sedgemoor Witch and let them kill it. The next one we'll go Sedgemoor Witch plus Opt. And they have to pay 3 life. That's not too bad. They have to sack something. I guess I should maybe have just opted and looked for something. But at the very least, this forces them to use their black mana or sack the treasure. Alright, they pay 3 life. I wish this was harsher. Right? The discard from the other one, Graveyard Trespasser, that one's much more scary to play against, right? Alright, let's go Sedgemoor. We'll play Opt. Gives us a blocker. Maybe next turn we'll cruise and do some more stuff. Okay. We know that Fatal Push is their last one. We'll just block a contract token, I guess. Here's why no drain just to fuel the cruise. Those are your cards matter. It's a grindy matchup. Draining for 2 life is not a big deal. Discarding a card to fuel the cruise, that's only adding 1 mana to it later, and the deck doesn't have that much trouble doing exactly that. Alright, let's start with a consider. Maybe go for pieces next turn. Put a cruise in grave. We already have the 1. I'm gonna play cruise for 1. Alright, we're just gonna go blank, get their hand, get that last treasure cruise out. Let's hope they don't draw lands. Am I dumb? Gotta push their own thing. Leyline? Okay. So I guess they don't have a second black. So it's either Leyline or Haunted Ridge. It's probably Haunted Ridge attack with Den. And then I gotta get some luckiness off of pieces here to combat 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're at 5, and Oni Cult's kind of scary. They should definitely main phase sack. We go to 4. They don't go up on food though. Found 2 Phoenix. Okay, so we got to go for. Let's play our island. We'll play Consider. We'll go Graveyard. Play Opt. We'll go bottom. Bring back 2 Phoenix. I think we're dead. Yo, Monkey Brain coming to 5 months says, yo, how's the deck going? Stopped by earlier and looked really fun. We are getting hammered by sacrifice decks because we have a ton of removal and we don't have the extra turns. The extra turn stuff's really good against decks like this. Alright, well, they played Synthesizer. I think attacking with Den of the Bugbear left me mostly dead. Because I have to block Den and a token. I take 3 and Oni Cult's lethal. Jesus. Jim D with a raid! I don't think I'm dead anymore, chat. I think I'm not dead anymore because they messed up. They could have just killed me with what they had in play. Is this deck Busto? I don't know. My only losses so far are to Recto Sacrifice, and we're probably about to lose this one as well. It's kind of annoying, to be honest. I would say that it's a clean 5 out of 7. It's a clean 5 out of 7. Oh, yeah. Thanks for the raid, Jim. Appreciate you, baby. Hope you're having a good day today. If you're coming over from Jim's channel, I'm Tandy. I play a lot of Pioneer. You probably know who I am. Me and Jim go way back. If you don't know who I am, fucking step it up, you know? I can turn it on a little. Maybe try a little harder. Alright, we're dead. Alright, we lost to Recto Sack twice. 2 different builds. Our removal is just dog shit against them. I think that those decks in general are pretty decent. Against Phoenix, your removal is mostly dog shit. You can't really do a ton about it. And I don't really have a great sideboard plan for a couple of the artifacts that were beating us. And not having a braid certainly hurts as well. Overall, I would say that this deck is pretty medium. The Choked Estuaries and Drowned Catacombs are rather lackluster, especially when compared to stuff like Spirebluff Canal. Because of Choked Estuary, we're kind of light on ways to make our lands in are untapped, so we need to play a bunch of islands, and that means we can't play Hall of the Storm Giants either, and Hall of the Storm Giants is one of the better cards as games go late. The black also loses the Temporal Trespass stuff, and I think the Temporal Trespass stuff gives an X factor to the Izzet versions. With that said, I could definitely see a different build of this maybe becoming a staple of the metagame, because the Thoughtseizes and the Go Blanks give you a lot of play for the mirror, and also against some of the combo decks. But if the format is very little to no combo, which it is right now, I think that the red version is better. Anywho, that's going to do it for this blue-black deck, but we're going to be playing another deck in just a minute.